Talking about what?
Satan. Oops. Do you wanna
Oh my god.
you wanna do an intro?
I thought, yeah. To pull it off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's gonna fall off.
It feels like it's gonna fall off, but yeah, you got it.
This is really good.
Yep.
This is a show that we like to call Tea-Tunes.
Tea-Tunes. And we are just sipping on some tea.
Yes, we're gonna talk about our favorite music right now.
Yeah. It's getting to be fall. We gotta stay warm with some nice music that keeps our bodies warm and our minds warm. And then we have tea to keep our organs warm because it's good for your body just to circulate warmth. Shaky Graves, Roll the Bones is a very good album, and if you can see it right here. But it's a very good album. It's very fall to winter, very minimalist and very autumn feeling because it's like warm, but at the same time you don't know if these turkeys are going to attack you because they are deadly birds of prey and they feast on the carcasses of live animals.
Jake Bugg, his self-titled album has been on repeat for like a couple weeks now.
Is it folk?
Yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like if, I always say if like Johnny Cash and Bob Dylan had a baby somehow, it'd be Jake Bugg.
So their sperm got
I know.
spliced.
I mean, I don't want to think about how it happened. It's just like, if it were to happen, it'd be Jake Bugg. And yeah, he's great. Fantastic. Next.
John Vanderslice. I only know one. I think I have 2 songs by him, but my favorite is Too Much Time because it's very dream pop, very eclectic, and I'm a fan of listening to music when I like walk or when I like to doodle. Or I like the word eclectic because I like to pronunciate that word, and also I don't know, it's very good music. I love it.
Good stuff. It sounds good. I just heard it for the first time. I seem to like it. Haim. Oh my god, Haim.
I'm with her on this one.
I am obsessed with them. They're 3 beautiful women that play music and play it so well. It's kind of poppy but very alternative. They did a song that I'm obsessed with. I don't know if I've showed you this, but they did a song with Kid Cudi and it's called Red Eye. And my brother showed it to me, and it is the catchiest song I've heard in such a long time, and literally I've been singing it for weeks. It's so great. So great. The mix of those 2 sounds were really, really cool.
Timbre Timbre. I feel like when I listen to it I'm going to some like sacrificial event in the woods. Very dark folk, very, I don't know. Like all the music I like to listen to is very dreamlike and very movie-esque, and it feels like a soundtrack to some like fucked up little freak show that I like to call my life. Timbre Timbre is very, very good for, I don't know, wallowing, but at the same time it's very good for just plotting to kill people when you really don't want to kill people.
And everybody needs a plotting to kill song, so this is perfect.
Yeah, and it's not a turn-up song. It's not like I'm gonna go like stab some people like Grand Theft Auto. It's like, I might just poison some people if I worked at a bakery and pull a like, yeah, you know.
Yeah. Cool. Bear puns. Yes. Have I showed you them?
No.
Bear puns. They're really, really cool. I don't believe that they're signed at all, but they play banjos and ukuleles and little drums, and all of their music is very, very catchy. It's a mix of things, and I love it so much because you hear one of their songs and it's one of those songs that you don't ever know the title to. You just know that it's in your head. And their album came out a long time ago. I'll link it in the description, but go check it out if you get a chance. It's really, really, really fantastic.
Heavy bangs. Specifically the song All the Girls. I'm a really big fan of like punk girl bands and just like girl power, even though I don't have a uterus. I found it on a Tumblr. They are not like released, I don't think. They play live shows at a couple shows that they were in, but I do not know of any CD or EP or SoundCloud that they own, so.
21 Pilots. Best. I saw them at Lollapalooza, and it automatically made me a fan. They're really, really crazy live. It's just two guys. Their music is just so strange in that you can't really classify it as one specific genre, which I like. Like, you can't call it hip-hop or rap, you can't call it pop, you can't call it rock a little bit, you can't call it punk, anything. And it's just so fantastic. He talks about losing his mind a lot, which I love. There's a song called Car Radio that talks about somebody stealing his radio and him losing his mind and going crazy because he can't stand to hear the thoughts in his head. And I'm like, so great, so great. And they put on one of the best shows that I've ever seen. I've seen them one other time and just fantastic. So yes,
it's just a fruit salad of cool.
Yeah, they're just really cool. And you would think, like, listening to their music, they wouldn't be like I mean, it's all upbeat, but you wouldn't guess that they'd be like super smiley and happy when they do it. But they're one of the bands that you can genuinely see on stage enjoys what they do.
Greyhound is an ancient breed which originated in Egypt and later became a symbol of worldwide aristocracy. Because of its unique ability to run at speeds of up to 42 miles per hour, the Greyhound has often been exploited on the racetrack. Thanks to the dedicated work of rescue organizations, retired racing greyhounds are now being saved and adopted by caring families.
Don't care.
You know what I'm a little bitter about? We didn't even go to Steak and Shake to get these hats.
They were 100% laying in his room.
I have a plethora of just Steak and Shake hats.
There's a box I'm looking at right now that says full. It's the wallpaper on the back wall that you can't see right now. It's all Steak and Shake hats.
Steak and Shake hats signed by different waiters and waitresses.
This has been T-Tunes.
Talked about some tunes. Drank our tea.
It's gone.
Now it's time for the camera to turn off and we'll talk about the tea. Shady business. Really just shadowy business. And now it's time for my stereotypical fall on the ground.
I'll hold that up for you. Okay, fall. Oh God. Stop it. The top one.